What's up, guys? How's it going? Kate More Muscle. Today we're going to be talking about some cognitive and sensory impairments and also Down syndrome. So, guys, visual impairments, guys, you want to get the children screened yearly just so they can get that. We can know if they have a problem, and if so, we can get them help. Some risk factors include prenatal or postnatal conditions such as trauma, meningitis, infections, retinopathy, herpes, rubella, syphilis, chronic illness such as rheumatoid arthritis, albinism, Tay-Sachs disease. So guys, myopia is where it's nearsightedness. You can see close things, but not objects at the distance. Hyperopia is sees like distant objects clearly, but not close. Stigmatism is where there's a curvature in the vision and only parts of letters or on a page can be seen. Anisometropia, is going to be different refractive strength in each eye. And amblyopia is lazy eye, guys. So cataracts basically prevent light from entering the eye. Glaucoma, it basically is from an increase of ocular pressure. It can cause vision loss, halos around objects, excessive tearing. So guys, all these can impair, visual problems. And let's get to it, guys. Partial visual impairment is classified as 20 to 70 or 2200. Legal blindness is classified of acuity of 2200 or worse. And so guys, that's legal blindness. You want to maintain a bright lighting for a child that needs that. You want to assess visual impairments. You want to promote child's optimal development. That's the main thing, promote child's optimal development. You want to identify safety hazards. You want to prevent any injury to eyes. You want to get them glasses, contact lenses. You can do laser surgery for cataracts. And you want to make sure that they have the ability to see. You want to, caring for a child who has vision impairment, you want to reassure family and child, orient the child to surroundings, and develop a safe plan for this child. And you want to refer to educational services. Hearing impairments, guys. I actually do have a hearing impairment. I'm partially deaf in my left ear. Probably about 80% I do wear hearing aids. This is from an infection. I had a lot of ear infections when I was younger, and it's caused me to be basically like 80% deaf in my left ear. I absolutely hate it. I hate not being able to hear as good, and it's it's not fun. And I do wear hearing aids, and they help a ton. But anyways, let's get to it. You want to, screen newborns, hearing tests, avoid hazardous noises, guys. That's like lawnmowers, anything that has that loud sound that can cause, hearing loss. When I was in high school, I listened to a lot of, loud rap music, and I still really do love loud music and whatnot. But too much loud music can cause that hearing damage, and so you want to make sure you're listening to music at adequate volume. And especially if you're doing construction, you want to make sure you have, earplugs in to prevent that hearing loss. Guys, hearing aids are expensive, so it's not something that you want. So guys, if you're with infants, they're going to have a lack of startle reflex. So guys, they're not going to be able to hear. So say, for example, if you slap the counter, they're not going to startle. And that's a sign that they have hearing loss. They're going to have failure to respond to noise. Absence of vocalization at 7 months, guys. I have a baby. She's 6 months now, and she's talking for hours a day. And that is normal for a baby, and she's trying to communicate. And she does get startled very easy, almost too easy. Even if the door's open, she startles a little bit. And so failure to localize sound by 6 months, guys. In older children, some expected findings are using gestures rather than talking, failure to develop understood speech, yelling to express emotions, inability to gain attention, seemingly shy or withdrawn. inattentive or to surroundings, speaking in monotone, need for repeated conversation, speaking loudly for a situation. And guys, a lot of those times, sometimes the ears just need to be cleaned out. So, you can go get a hearing cleaning. So you want to assess children for hearing impairment, promote speech development, lip reading, the use of cute speech, use aids to promote hearing, refer child to a community support program, use language or interpreter, assess gait balance for instability, guys. The ears actually play a big role in balance, so assist with the use of hearing aids, store batteries in a safe place, make sure the volume's on a good place. And guys, for therapeutic procedures, there's a cochlear implant. This is for use for extensive hearing loss. It sends impulses to the auditory nerve, surgically implanted under skin or worn internally, guys. We had someone in rehab, and he had a cochlear implant. He was about 90 years old, had significant hearing loss, but they're really cool. They actually are a magnet and they just connect to your head, and that, sends those, sound waves to the ear, right? And it worked for him, definitely helped out for the communication. But there were still times when we had to use signs, or we had to write on papers to get his attention. So guys, we want to make sure these children can get on their own and they can be able to, function in society. And that's the thing. Guys, the next one's